Hey guys, here to just do a flip through of my newest journal called Stories to Tell, which will be available at my Etsy shop tomorrow, so look out for that. I was heavily inspired by this children's picture book. It's got so many fun and cute illustrations. I really gravitated towards the rich color palette, even though it's not a color scheme I typically gravitate towards. I just really was inspired by the rich colors from this, so that definitely is where I've gotten the inspiration for this journal. Let's look at the detail of the cover. So the spine is covered in this yellow floral fabric, and I've lined this with some red trim. Up close you'll see there's some green and yellow thread that have sewn in the signatures, and then I've left the back edge raw, which I actually really love. I wanted to keep this edge raw just because I really like that look, but I did think that the red tied in the whole color scheme. Just lined the inside cover with some vintage looking scrapbook paper. This is one of those images from the book. I've just sewn that onto some craft paper that I've punched. I've kept it overall pretty plain. I did try to use a lot of different colors and types of papers to still give it a lot of detail, even though there's not a lot of embellishments and ephemera. I've also left a lot of these flaps open so that there's freedom to turn into a tuck spot, or to cut this off if you think it's going to be too bulky, or you can use these scraps, or to just use scraps that match scrapbook paper that's in here throughout the journal to kind of keep it all cohesive. Got a fabric ruffle right here. These are huge flip outs of this vintage ledger paper. I don't have the best lighting right now, but these are some gold, glittery gold circles. This is lined with some washi. It's got a little fabric ribbon tab. This is some vintage children's dictionary pages, and I actually left it open, or like free to open all the way up. Some of these illustrations and images were so cute, I didn't want to permanently cover them up. So you can, I mean, I still think you can use them as pockets, even though that's not taped down. You can tape them down if you like, but I just thought it would be nice to have the freedom to keep that open. You will have to be careful folding it back up just because it is a little old. Another one of those flip outs to be free to turn into a tuck spot or cut off. I'm pretty sure there's about like 55 pages in this journal. Like this one, I've counted this as 2 pages, even though it's like technically 1. I'm not sure how everyone counts pages for junk journals, just because, yeah, I'm not sure what's considered a page and what's not. Another one of those flip outs. So yeah, there's about 55. Like this is one that, do you count this as a page? I did, so pretty much every page that's like this that's sewn into the book is what I've counted as a page. I did some gold embossing on that I think turned out kind of cool. Some graph paper. Another flip out. Another one of these big vintage ledger paper flip outs. This is an envelope just lined with some gold thread. And this paper is probably my favorite, or one of my favorites in the whole journal. I love this line from, it's called Circus from Craft Consortium. It's double-sided. It's the same illustrations, just a white background. Anyways, I just thought that was so stinking cute. This is a vellum pocket with a photo card or a journal card. You can back it on either side with lighter paper to write, or you could probably even use some white gel pen to write. That might be cute. Don't typically like to leave too many pages white, but I did want to leave the freedom if you have your own scrapbook paper that you really love, that you can cover this page with and then close the flap on it to make it a tuck spot. This is one of those I was going to turn into a pocket right here, just because it was a shorter page, but I just wanted to leave the freedom to do with it what you will. This is another one that it's just like, is this a page? Is this not a page? Anyways, you guys tell me how you count your pages that help you come up with the number of pages that you would say is in your journal. This is a cute vintage children's music book page. Another white page. When I made this journal, I kind of had in mind, obviously it's very like children's book kind of themed. I thought it would be cute to just do a scrapbook for your children, or I thought it would be cute also to do kind of like a photo album and give it to a grandmother and do images of all the grandkids or something. Or I even personally just think it's cute. I like children's illustrations myself, so even I would use this. Sometimes I think it's helpful to give, I'm going to cut these a little bit shorter, an idea of how to use the journal. This is another one of those images from the book. I taped it in to kind of, I didn't want to cover this up. I wanted another thing I wanted to just leave for freedom of the person who gets this journal. You can just glue it if you want and glue it onto this page, or you can remove it, use it somewhere else, turn it into a journal card, do whatever you like. This is more of that children's dictionary page. This one had 3 bears on it, so I thought that paired well with the 3 bears story. And that is it. So if this is YouTube, I will put my Etsy shop in the description box below. If it's IGTV you're watching, this will be in, the Etsy shop will be in my link tree, which is in my bio. Anyways, if you have any questions, comment below, and thanks for watching. Bye!